Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish, beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the prize is death for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Held to be a consecrated nation, oh fatherland, peace be our solemn place. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. Now waving standard which embolden thee free shall always be our flag of liberty.
I thought of Biafra freedom taking longer, and cause of that you tend to feel so low. I know our freedom is your greatest hunger. I thought of Biafra keeps your heart aglow. We will walk the line, this hair that we've known with time, gotta take it away. Just hold on and don't let go. Hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your fire's just a step away. Just hold on. Oh, hold on, do not let go. Just hold on and don't let go. Your fire's just a step away. Our history has never known no laughter.
MAZI raised the alarm on live television that new groups may emerge in the region to counter the secessionist agitations of the indigenous people of Biafra. The governor went on to describe the two separatist groups in the region, which are IPOB and MAZI, the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra. The governor said MAZI had never issued threats in the region. IPOB, on the other hand, has been issuing threats and says he fears that if IPOB does not call its people to order to stop the threats and killings, other groups will rise up to counter it.
So I called Chinasa. We were on the phone for hours. It was early morning my time here. So I called him. We spoke at length for hours. And this is my conversation. Basically, the bottom line, I told Chinasa Nworu that I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. So, and he asked me, what does that mean? I say, I cannot tell you exactly what it means, but I know I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. When the people of Biafra reject DOS, it means the spirit of Biafra has rejected DOS. And he asked me, how possible? How do I know? I said, I don't know, but this is what I am seeing. This is something that is going to happen. And I want us to find a solution to figure out what we need to do. I was on the phone with Chinasa for hours. I told Chinasa, this is exactly how it's going to happen. And then when it happens, our people will be kind of hopeless. They wouldn't know where to turn to. We need some kind of structure. And then Chinasa asked me, so what do you suggest? What do we do? I said, since you're in charge of the ESN, and since we know that Chukwuokike has rejected DOS, because I told him, I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. It doesn't matter how much he denies, it's going to happen. It's already happening. I told Chinasa, what we can do is to try to figure out, maybe we can try, instead of saying DOS, we can change from DOS command to ESN command. And he asked me, I said, since you're able to speak to the people, and then as long as ESN is concerned from this side in the diaspora in DOS, you are the one in charge. So maybe from there, we can start there to address the people. But definitely, that DOS has been rejected because there's a demonic hold on DOS. I said there are people who has done real terrible things in DOS, and that's why Elohim have rejected DOS. And then we have to do something real quickly, because we don't want our people to be like people wandering in the wilderness without direction. I said our people have so much faith in DOS because our leader, MAZI KANU, told us that DOS is the administrative structure. That's the head that we see. I said what I see that is going to happen is going to be very terrible. At a point, people will no longer listen to the EOS. They wouldn't want to hear EOS anymore. I said we can do something. You can announce that you are no longer in DOS command and control to ESN. So probably changing the name can help. If there's anything that DOS has done, then we can pray for God to forgive us, but we need a structure. We need something that people can look onto. I wouldn't go into the details of what we spoke, but when the right time comes, I will go into details. I don't record people, but I believe he recorded the conversation. So if he's bold enough, let him bring the tape out for people to listen to our conversation. But what I'm going to tell Biafran people is that all our conversation was going on well. Everything was going on well. Until I mentioned the name Simon Ekpa. When I mentioned Simon Ekpa, that's when all hell broke loose. Because I told him, Simon Ekpa, I tried to explain to him what Simon Ekpa signifies. It doesn't matter who accepts it or not. It doesn't matter who hates him or who likes him. Elohim does what he wants to do. The spirit of Biafra has chosen who will work for her. And she is the one that is appointing people to work for her to do her job. It doesn't matter what we like. So I told him, we discussed about the seat at home. I discussed with him the things that Simon Ekpa is doing. And then if we will change from DOS command to ESN command, then with Chinasa, with Simon Ekpa, both of them can collaborate.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Dosium, from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB and sanctioned appropriately. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around, we will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes. Unsurumike is heading our reconciliation committee. If he calls you on the phone, you must listen to him and do as he says. He is our deputy head of Directorate of State, led by MAZI Chike, Dosium. They are the highest decision-making body in IPOB.
No.
If that thing is difficult, then now refer it to me. Do you understand? Anything, if they call you on the phone, you don't return their call, or you're doing strong head, I will then believe that the zoo has brought you over and you'll be dealt with. Those states, be warned. No dabbling in volunteer affairs or ESN affairs in those states. ESN is in those states for information. And very soon work will commence there immensely. Work will commence. Those states comes under Ikechubu as Befaland coordinator. We run a discipline movement more than anything. We value discipline more than anything else in the world. In IPO, that's the only thing we have. That we are able to defeat the zoo and destroy the zoo is hinged on one thing, and that is discipline. If you know you cannot work for IPO, get out and join the Sabo. One day your judgment will come. We'll find out those hiding in Cotonou, those are hiding somewhere near Apete, near Swamp in River State. We'll find out of you. Not I say River State because it's upland and coastal region. We'll find out of you. In Banke, they still have a police checkpoint. Okay. Don't worry. You'll hear the news very, very soon. You will hear it. I said no police checkpoint in Biafra land.
Hello?
I said, no police checkpoint, I said. There was a bank, go and tell them, I said, no police. If your brother, your uncle, your sister, your cousin is there, tell the idiot to get away and dismantle that checkpoint or else they will die. There. No state coordinator is allowed. No state coordinator is allowed to contact the state commander no matter what. And as a commander, if you're removed, you step aside, how others will do the job. We don't want a type of Biafra that will be like the zoo. If you lose election, you rig it, and you remain in power. When the age of retirement is 65, at the age of 85, you're still in power, that rubbish will not obtain. We are not like any other stupid set of black people from Africa. We are Biafrans. You must understand that. And follow orders accordingly. My instructions to this global family is this. We have the DOS, we have the finance department, we have the legal department, we have the medical. Anybody who is appointed into office, if you fail to obey your superior officer, you will be dismissed live on air. I will dismiss you myself. And as I said, as I'm dismissing you, men are on the ground to apprehend you. You must obey your superiors. It is based on discipline, please. All this breaking, going forwards and backwards, I want to obey. That means you are not prepared to be in IPOB. If you don't know what obedience is, you shouldn't be here. After all, we are all under oath. It doesn't matter if you were with me from the beginning or not. You must obey your superiors, please. Very, very important. Very, very important. There are also finance officers. You know, those fools that stole our money from Georgia, they think they're very smart. But they will go to jail, and they understand it. If you are a finance officer in the US, please, we need all the funds people are contributing. Stop hoarding it. Stop hoarding it, please. When our US finance officer makes contact with you, you must please be able to oblige her and do as you're told. Or if you get a call, it's when you fail. Anytime you get a call from our sister Nene, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please, that was why we left those criminals with money in Georgia and they stole it. Trying to be clever by half, or should I say too clever by half, like the Flan will always do. The two criminals living in Atlanta, Georgia, hoarded our money. No Kenko, and Ozurumba, 2 criminals, 2 roads from there, stole our money. I have all the records, and they must understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that NNAMDI cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that NNAMDI cannot see.
Great Biafran women, I bring you peace and love from Sunshine State. My name is Onyendu. For a while now, you people can see I have not posted in this platform. I chose to break the ice today because keeping quiet is not going to make the matter better. Neither am I going to be ranting with idiots that have no brain, that have no purpose in life other than grabbing power and portraying their narratives. There is this saying that in the Damaka, Rosemary and Chinwe collected money from Mother. I want to put it out here that it is not true. Nelly Ofebu wants to use me, Chinwe and Rosemary as her puppet, and we declined. Those who accepted to be running around her for power, running her behind and kissing her ass, she has given them individual positions which they can't even perform. But that is their narrative. We do Mother, we're women on a mission. And she knows our spirit. They have attacked us spiritually. They found out that our spirit are unshakable. They've done everything. They found out that we are movable. Now they came with this cheap blackmail. Our leader is going to be brought to the court in a few days' time. There are things Mother have in pipeline that we were working on, planning on doing that we don't have to say. Our impact is affecting the zoo. Things we are doing, things we are saying is impacting them. And then they are not comfortable with that. Nelly Ofebu wants to control Umada, and we said no. She will bring her narrative and she wants us to go to the media and portray her lies and her vindictive behavior and her narcissistic, psychopathic behavior. Then the next thing she does is this stupid, cheap blackmail. My question to Nelly Ofebu is whether she really wants NNAMDI out. She knows how NNAMDI got into where she is today. And one day she's going to come and tell Biafrans what she did to NNAMDI that got him where he is today. And those puppets, empty vessels that make loud noises that follow her here and there, stay in your lane, because the Amaka will be the last bus stop of your criticism and your negative narrative and your lies. I did not take any money in the flyer that was going. You didn't hear what they said in the or Rosemary or anybody. I took money. They should go and take their towel where they had their shower, because there is nobody who steps on my feet that will not pay. I did not take any money. She and Azuka, follow Azuka, wants to disseminate Umada. Azuka has come to Mwani. Bridget Okafor did not allow her. She has found out that no matter how she calls her president, manipulate her, that woman is a silent, gentle giant, and she's wiser than all this foolishness. Then she couldn't find herself. She found herself a willing tool in the hand of Nelly Ofebu, who was ready to use her and puppet her anyhow. I'm a woman of substance. I am a woman of integrity. I know what I want in life, and I know what I stand for. I cannot be used by a woman who has her own personal agenda. Nelly has her personal agenda. She doesn't have she does not have the interest of NNAMDI Kanu at heart, and she doesn't want him out. She knows where NNAMDI, what happened to NNAMDI. She knows what. She should come and tell Biafran. She should stop distracting us, because this is one thing to distract us. Things we have to do, things we have in pipeline for the hearing, and everything on hold because of her lies and negative narratives. Umada should bring the account and give to ESN, and yet ESN is scattered all over the place. The one they collected, they have not taken care of ESN. They shouldn't allow me speak. But when I speak, as we roll, everybody should go and rest and leave Umada alone. We have no problem. We did not take money from Caroline. I, for one, I did not take money from Caroline Okafor. Rosemary did not take money from Caroline. We went for a panel. Nelly could not prove what money was given to Chinwe. They asked in the MAZI and the group asked Nelly to provide evidence to show that money was paid into Chinwe's account. She could not provide anything. She said Chinwe should remove a video. Chinwe has cleared her name that she did not remove a video, that she uploaded that video from Facebook on the 29th and loaded it into her YouTube on the 29th of October. And Nelly is saying what happened between these 2 months. Within those 2 months, the video probably was still there. I don't know. I wasn't looking for the video, and it's none of my business. She has gone to clear herself. Nelly should leave us alone. Azuka was removed from the forum because she thinks she can be a spy, a lying dog that will monitor Umada, and Umada unanimously removed her. And our policy is that we will remove you and remove the people that you brought. And then we invited them, those that cleared themselves, we were brought back to the forum. So Azuka, according to theater, that she will disseminate Umada, she's too small to do that. Azuka is too small. Nelly is nothing but a psychopathic mental patient that needs to be on her medication. She should stay away from Umada, because this will be the last straw that will break the camel's back. We have a mission. Nelly should stay away from Umada. And if she's looking for Umada's money, we contribute money. We have money. We're not saying we're not. We solicit for fund. But that money is not ESN. Umada is not answerable to ESN. We're not answerable to Igbo. We're not answerable to Nelly. And we will not bring our money and pay it to them. They don't know how we live here ourselves. They don't know how we get our money. It's none of their business. We did not take money from Caroline, Garrett, or whatever her name is. And Nelly should stop messing up with our names, because the God of the land will destroy her and destroy those who propagate this negative narrative about us, because we are women on a mission. We cannot be stopped. I rest my case. Therefore, women, I choose to put it there today, because those people, when you don't know what you don't know, big pass you. What you don't know, big pass you. If we need to do analysis, Azuka should bring out the 12,000 that we gave to her, $12,000, and let's say what happened to that 12,000 first. Nelly and Azuka should tell us what happened to that, to the monies we gave to them first, before they would now propagate foolishness that has no basis. Let them go and sit down. Nelly has paid Nsima to keep away, to leave his job for 3 months, so that the Nsima can propagate his narrative for her narrative for her. Your last bus stop is where Umada is. Nelly of Ebu, get out of my way, because the spirit in me will destroy you. It doesn't matter where all this all the evil forest you go to. I am a covenant child of God. You stay my way. The God in me, the Elohim in me, the God that I serve, he who called me for this mission will destroy you. Nobody has ever stepped on my foot to grow and has ever done that. Be careful, be warned, because your end is near, very near. If you don't stop how you blackmail people and destroy people, the Amaka will be your last bus stop, Nelly. Stay away from me, because the spirit in me will go to disseminate you. to your last end. I rest my case.
Of our leader's sister. I don't know her name. Something Princess Ken, or I don't know. But I saw a video where our leader's sister was talking about you, that some people are now parading themselves as prophetess, that they see vision or whatever, that they God direct them, this and that. I don't know. They were talking about you. I don't know if you happen to hear or see that broadcast. And what is your take on this, Dr. Nelly?
I'm not on Facebook, so I don't see a lot of thought, but somebody sent it to me, and then you know how I watch video, I push just to get an idea of what is going on. So basically, I have nothing to say to these people. I have nothing to say to this family. Like I keep on emphasizing, when all the truth is exposed, people will see that this is basically, you know what, they are going to come out to be the worst family in the Edu nation. These people. So it's not my place to expose them. But Chukwu will expose them at his right time. And you can see what is going on. So this battle is of the Lord. We're fighting a spiritual battle. So I don't have any response to them. But there's something I'm going to try to bring our attention to. First of all, we know that these people see MAZI NNAMDI KANU as nothing but dollar bills, naira bills, and all. They see him. When they see him, they see money. This is family that has made IPOB their source of income, both them and their husbands and wives. Now, this fool, that fool, came out and mentioning my name. I hope our people. I just want to remind our people that our leader MAZI NNAMDI KANU was missing for 8 days. Nobody in this family came out to scream to say we're looking for our brother. No, not even a single person. First day, second day, third day, all of them knew what happened. They never said a word. Then our leader was a rendition to Nigeria. This family still didn't say a word. This family has never said anything about the release of our MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Guess when that fool came to speak? The one with the puff-puff face. Guess when she came to speak? When their money was cut off. She came to talk about, if Nana is not in that account, then that account is not. If Nana is not in that account, that's what you heard her say. This is somebody that their brother was abducted. Their brother was missing. Their brother was sent to Kenya to be killed. Never said a word until she come and talk about money. If Nana is not in the account. Do you know the second time she came to speak? She called that ignorant fool, Mandela, who said, oh, I personally told our leader that Nelly is changing the name of Biafra to Edu. This is the time, this same B, I'm not going to use bad word on your program. This same B, that was the second time she had another program to talk about Nelly changing our name to Edu. This fool never asked, oh, so why are you bringing this? So why? So is he going to help my brother in any way? No, they are not concerned about that. All they are concerned about is to make sure that all the people that are fighting for the freedom of MAZI NNAMDI KANU, they find a way to tarnish their image or talk crap about them. Now and again, she came out after I debuted my album. Now I'm beginning to sing too. So as soon as I released that audio, singing because KANU has failed, she came out again mentioning my name. Is it not ridiculous that this family has never done anything or made any broadcast, any tangible thing that will lead to the release of our leader MAZI NNAMDI KANU? When they come out, they're coming out to talk about money, or they're coming out to gossip about people. Gossip about Nelly, talk about money. Nelly, money, Simon, Nelly, money, Simon. That's all they do talk about. Is it not amazing? Is it not shameful? Is God not exposing these people for who they are? Let me tell you, my brother and sister, this family They were grossly disappointed. When MAZI Nnamdi Kanu did not die, they were grossly disappointed. Why? Because in their mind, they were already preparing to get condolence money and gift from all over the world. Imagine if they had succeeded, if Kanu and his cohort has succeeded in killing MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. In their head, they already think they succeeded. So imagine when Ethiopia will bring their gift, Kenya will bring, Nairobi, everybody in the world, it's just Africa alone will be bringing their gift to pay condolence. Then imagine all the governors bringing money to pay condolence. Imagine us in IPOB now crying and donating money to help for our leaders this and set up memorial. To them, they were already billionaires in their head. The death of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, to them they already concluded that we're billionaires. You know, imagine when everybody in the world, people that love MAZI Nnamdi Kanu and that love our nation, was coming to visit them. They were already waiting for the condolence money. They were already waiting for the condolence gifts. This family is pure evil. After MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, when devil came and possessed them, they are all possessed. They are all Luciferians, believe me. When everything, since IPOB kicked off, this family has done nothing except IPOB has been their job. Milking IPOB, we are contributing, we are shedding our blood. And they are busy. Look at Emmanuel Fulani boy. What is his career? What college did he go to? But he's driving the best cars, selling our information to the governors, getting money, stealing our IPOB money. Nobody in this family has a job. IPOB is their job. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is their bank. And after all that, what did they do? Sell him for money. In my culture, they call them Apidi Ogonogo. Apidi Ogonogo. This family has a long throat. They are lazy. You know, all they see, everything about MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB is a business and a source of income for them. That's why they don't have a job. That's why when their source of income was cut off, they all went crazy. They went berserk. That's why that Pofo face came out for the first time and was talking about it's not in that account. Now they are talking about Nelly is changing IPO Biafra to Idu. Just imagine how evil. It's so shameful. When the secret, when things start opening up about this family, you will know, every one of us will know that God, Jehovah Chukwuekike, is the one that gave us our freedom. Because everything was designed to make sure that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu did not succeed. We will respect this man for the achievements so far when you consider what he has to go through. When the secret of what is going on, when God opens up to show us about this family, we will do nothing but worship God, because now we will understand that God himself is the one that gave us this freedom. Because everything has worked against us and worked against MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. This family, I'm going to affirm it, is the worst. They will turn out to be the worst family in history. They said, oh, you sue them, sue Nelly. I wish they can sue me. That's what I'm waiting for. I am waiting for that lawsuit. And right now, I'm on air saying that this family, the family of this MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, is the worst family. They will turn out to be the worst family in the history of Idu Nation. Because they have done everything possible to cripple MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, to make sure that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu does not give us our freedom, our independence. This family has done everything possible to make sure that we are running around in perpetuity, contributing money for them. Because we have become a source of income. It doesn't matter how many of us that are getting killed. All they care is the money that is coming. I am emphatically and saying it, and I need them to sue me. I need them to take me to court right now. I live in California, United States of America. I want them to take me to court. It's going to be a shame if they don't take me to court. This criminal family, I'm emphasizing it. They are criminals and they need to take me to court. And I'm also stating that it's only by grace of God that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was able to achieve what he achieved until they sold him. I am also saying that it's only by grace of God that we have reached the destination where we are right now. And I know why. Because God wants us to know that everything that could have possibly gone wrong went wrong. Especially this evil family. But still, he gave us our freedom because God wants us to worship him in truth and in spirit. We are going to, everything is going to come out in the open. We are going to, God himself is going to expose this family to the maximum. And then everybody will see. And that's when we will marvel. And that's when we will worship God in truth and in spirit. That's when we will understand that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is not just a regular human being. That's when we begin to appreciate him. That's when we begin to appreciate what God did for us as a nation. Because God himself has ordained that we will be free at this time. This is the end of a dispensation. We are getting into a new dispensation. And we, the Idu people, the Biafran people, the Idu people, we are going to be the ruler of the new world. We are going to be at the top of the new world. Africa is the beginning, and we're going to rise up again to our destiny. That's why it doesn't matter what the Lucifer, especially Lucifer using this family to fight us. And still God made it possible that we will be here where we are today. Because he has will. It's even the desires of God. It pleases him. It worries him even more for our freedom. It's God's agenda. It's God's project. That's why all their evil has not succeeded, and that's why it will not succeed. I will be very, very glad when I get a letter that they sue me to court. That will be a beautiful day for our nation, because so many things will come up. But if they don't, whether they do or not, everything will still be exposed. For we shall know the truth, and the truth will make us free. There's nothing that is going to be hidden under the sun. I'm not going to be the one exposing this family. Will expose them. So, but I hope God will do it through the court system. Let them sue me. Let them sue me. That is going to be the biggest break. Let me just reserve my comments. I am waiting. I will be excitedly waiting. And if I know what I'm going to do to incite them to sue me, I'm going to keep on doing it until they sue me. I am going to keep on saying it and emphasizing it. And I'm waiting for that lawsuit every single day. And I won't stop until they sue me. In fact, they even provoked me by saying they're going to take me. That means I'm going to be coming out on air to talk about this evil family. The family of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is an evil family. They have worked against our freedom. They have worked against MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. But Chukwuokike is already putting them to shame. And they will be put to shame because we will be free. Because MAZI Nnamdi Kanu will be free. When he comes out, he's going to raise our flag. And our nation will be free. And they will be exposed. Everything, every single thing they've done will be exposed. And we will see with our own eyes. Thank you. There's nothing like Biafra anymore. Somebody sent me a clip of what's that guy that used to live in Jele, telling you that Biafra is a scam, that there's nothing like Biafra. That guy is right, because there's nothing like Biafra. Biafra is already ended. Biafra did not destroy us, because light has prevailed over darkness. All the people telling you that Biafra has ended.
What happened to Nnamdi Kanu's supporters? Why?
And the only way it can be made manifest is if we fight it out with our own hands. My people, you have seen it. We have to chase these people out of our land. We have to chase. One of our greatest enemies, I don't care who is crying, the family of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. If we don't chase that Emmanuel, that Fulani boy, if we don't chase KANU, if we don't chase these, you know what? If anybody knows what I'm talking about, they need to come out and say it. Because God cannot show one person. God has shown this to many people. They are the ones that is holding, because they have that blood relationship with him. They feel they have the right. That's why Lucifer used them as the main target to exchange our freedom. We have to physically reject these people and chase them away. When we chase them away, we're going to regain what belongs to us. And that is when MAZI Nnamdi Kanu will be released. As soon as MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is released, he's going to raise our flag. Believe like Biafra anymore. Somebody sent me a clip of, I keep on telling you that Biafra, there's nothing like Biafra anymore. Somebody sent me a clip of, they keep on telling you that Biafra, there's nothing like Biafra anymore. Somebody sent me, they keep on telling you that Biafra, there's nothing like Biafra anymore. Somebody sent me a clip, they keep on telling you that Biafra, there's nothing like Biafra anymore. Somebody sent me a clip of, what's that guy that used to live Ijele, telling you that Biafra is a scam, that there's nothing like Biafra. That guy is right, because there's nothing like Biafra. Biafra is already ended. Biafra did not destroy us, because light has prevailed over darkness. All the people telling you that Biafra has ended.
What happened to NNAMDI supporters? Why?
And the only way it can be made manifest is if we fight it out with our own hands. My people, you have seen it. We have to chase these people out of our land. We have to chase. One of our greatest enemies, I don't care who is crying, the family of MAZI NNAMDI. If we don't chase that Emmanuel, that Fulani boy, if we don't chase KANU, if we don't chase these, you know what? If anybody knows what I'm talking about, they need to come out and say it. Because God cannot show one person. God has shown this to many people. They are the ones that is holding, because they have that blood relationship with him. They feel they have the right. That's why Lucifer used them as the main target to exchange our freedom. We have to physically reject these people and chase them away. When we chase them away, we're going to regain what belongs to us. And that is when MAZI NNAMDI will be released. As soon as MAZI NNAMDI is released, he's going to raise our flag. Believe
our leader to restore the land. You see why I say it's Igbo people that are stealing Igbo people. You see it, my brother. You have to read that strip for them. Let them see.
Yeah. I'm not gonna read script.
The boy is running away, trying to save his life. He must have set him to go and commit one crime or the other, and he made sure that he was caught and destroyed. These demonic people set
of Nigeria, or this only the military or whatever.
This very commander, your time is up. Your time is up, because our people will know the secret of you and China Samworu. How China Samworu is using you to kill our young men and women. How China Samworu is using you to set our people up and kill them. Your time has come. It doesn't matter how much you call Nelly or call Simon. The truth will eventually come out. The truth is catching up on you. So my dear brother, my son, the first son of Idu, the answer to your question is that Chinasa is answerable to all this killing. This guy is afraid for his life.
And also let me add it to what you are saying, because we know that Chinasa have his own group of ESN. So does it mean that this ESN that is parading?
That Chinasa doesn't have any group in ESN.
Okay, he has his own group. It's not ESN. Okay, his own group is called Dead Man Squad.
Chinasa has unknown gunmen. He has
unknown gunmen. Okay.
Okay. Chinasa, and let me tell you, okay, as you paid Chinasa Samworu to make sure there is no ESN and no sit at home. Hopeless also, they might pay Chinasa Samworu. And there are pockets of evil people that Chinasa Samworu is using. Chinasa doesn't have any control of ESN. Chinasa doesn't have his own on ESN. Chinasa had men that he was using as a dead man squad. And most of them are no longer with him. Most of them are no longer alive. He still has those elements he was using for his dead man squad. Chinasa Samworu also converted some ESN after he stabbed them. He was starving them. He was killing them. And then he now used them to join to Ebubagu. Knowing they will be safe and they will eat food, they joined Ebubagu, not because they wanted to join Ebubagu. They needed to be safe. They needed to eat food. All the money that was sent to them, Chinasa will embezzle them and not give it to them. So now he was using the money to sponsor his dead man squad and the Ebubagu. And some of these people, he converted them. Because he will kill them. If you don't agree to what he said, he killed them. So out of fear, they joined the dead man squad and the Ebubagu. Don't forget that Chinasa Samworu, the federal government paid him to set up unknown gunmen. If you remember, there are some unknown gunmen that were caught and they were Fulani people. Chinasa Samworu is working with Opus or them hopeless to set up these unknown gunmen. Chinasa has nothing to do with ESN. There are few elements like the commander in question that is working with China, and he's been exposed, and every other person knows them. So Chinasa doesn't have any group of ESN. I'm going to tell
thank you for that correction. And
yeah.
I think that is...
He raised the alarm on live television that new groups may emerge in the region to counter the secessionist agitations of the indigenous people of Biafra. The governor went on to describe the two separatist groups in the region, which are IPOB and MAZI, the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra. The governor said MAZI had never issued threats in the region. IPOB, on the other hand, has been issuing threats and says he fears that if IPOB does not call its people to order to stop the threats and killings, other groups will rise up to counter it.
So I called Chinasa. We were on the phone for hours. It was early morning my time here. So I called him. We spoke at length for hours. And this is my conversation. Basically, the bottom line, I told Chinasa Nworu that I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. So, and he asked me, what does that mean? I say, I cannot tell you exactly what it means, but I know I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. When the people of Biafra reject DOS, it means the spirit of Biafra has rejected DOS. And he asked me, how possible? How do I know? I said, I don't know, but this is what I am seeing. This is something that is going to happen. And I want us to find a solution to figure out what we need to do. I was on the phone with Chinasa for hours. I told Chinasa, this is exactly how it's going to happen. And then when it happens, our people will be kind of hopeless. They wouldn't know where to turn to. We need some kind of structure. And then Chinasa asked me, so what do you suggest? What do we do? I said, since you're in charge of the ESN, and since we know that Chukwu Okike has rejected DOS, because
that explains what I wanted to talk about. Because now, that this ESN that is parading,
that Chinasa doesn't have any group in ESN. Chinasa,
okay, he has his own group. It's not ESN.
So what do you suggest? What do we do? I said, since you're in charge of the ESN, eventually come out, the truth is catching up on you. So my dear brother, my son, the first son of Idu, the answer to your question, and there are pockets of evil people that Chinasa Nworu is using. Chinasa doesn't have any control of ESN. Chinasa doesn't have his own on ESN. Chinasa had men that he was using as a dead man squad. And most of them are no longer. So, and then Chinasa asked me, so what do you suggest? What do we do? I said, since you're in charge of the ESN, and since we know that Chukwu Okike has rejected DOS, because I told him I am no longer alive. He still has those elements he was using for his dead man squad. Chinasa Nworu also converted some ESN after he starved them. He was starving them, he was killing them. And then he now used them to add to join to a Bubagu. Knowing they will be safe and they will eat food, they joined a Bubagu, not because they wanted to join a Bubagu. They needed to be safe. They needed to eat food. All the money that was sent to them, Chinasa will embezzle them and not give it to them. So now he was using the money to sponsor his dead man squad and the Bubagu. And some of these people, he converted them because he will kill them. If you don't agree to what he said, he killed them. So out of fear, they joined the dead man squad and the Bubagu. Don't forget that Chinasa Nworu, the federal government paid him to set up unknown gunmen. If you remember, there are some unknown gunmen that were caught and they were Fulani people. Chinasa Nworu is working with Opus, they were hopeless, to set up these unknown gunmen. Chinasa has nothing to do with ESN. There are few elements like the commander in question that is working with China, and he's been exposed, and every other person knows them. So Chinasa doesn't have any group of ESN. I'm going to tell
thank you for that correction. And I think that explains what I wanted to talk about, because now it's being sponsored by the government. That is why, because how can you say you kill a common criminal or you kill somebody and you are parading them everywhere? How can you if it's ESN? Does it mean that ESN is no more afraid of the government of Nigeria or solely the military or whatever? It means that it is a group that is working for the government, because you can't kill somebody and be parading the person. That is a confirmation that China Sanwo-Olu is working for the government. Please.
Remember, he's the one that sent this guy to go and commit and set him up. He's the one that told the villagers to wait, set him up too. He set the guy up, you have to do this. And out of fear for his life, this guy has seen how his comrades were killed. China Sanwo-Olu sent him on an errand. And what did China Sanwo-Olu do? Connive and set him up. Somebody will start screaming. They already know that he sent this guy up to be destroyed, knowing that he will be caught and he will be destroyed. This guy was caught and destroyed. Ask China Sanwo-Olu, all the ones they set up, they brought out of the camp. Those people were not killed in the camp because they cannot penetrate that camp. The zoo cannot penetrate that camp. Somebody lured them out. Somebody took them and told them that they were going for fortification. They made sure to destroy everything they had in their body. This same person set them up and they were killed. And now this baby knows that if he doesn't do what Chinasa tells him to do, he's going to get killed. He knows that he's going to get killed. The way Chinasa killed his comrades is the way Chinasa was going to kill him. So he was afraid for his life. And who sent him to commit whatever he committed? Chinasa Sanwo-Olu. Who had people waiting to catch him and kill him? Chinasa Sanwo-Olu. So Chinasa Sanwo-Olu eventually killed all these people. And he's still killing all the people he used. He's killing them. People are talking about Adan Suka, how he was released. One day the secret is going to come out. They are cleaning their fingerprints, clearing all the footprints. That's what our leader says. Serve the zoo and come back in shame. Serve China Sanwo-Olu and the DOS, you come back in shame. All the people that have served all these evil people, they are killing them and destroying them. They are killing them to make sure they keep their secret. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. So China Sanwo-Olu set this young man up. China Sanwo-Olu killed all these people. And he's telling them, if you think you cannot follow leadership. Why is he telling them, if you think you cannot follow leadership? Because their eyes are open. They know he's an evil man, that he's been killing people. That's why they are not listening to him. And that's why he's setting him up. They set him up. Chinasa set him up and killed him. And Chinasa is rejoicing that his body is being paraded by the villagers. Chinasa has no control of ESN. Chinasa doesn't know. He has pockets of evil men that him and Hopeless are using to kill. That Chukwuokike has rejected DOS, because I told him, I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. It doesn't matter how much he denies, it's going to happen. It's already happening. I told Chinasa what we can do is to try to figure out, maybe we can try, instead of saying DOS, we can change from DOS command to ESN command. And he asked me, I said, since you're able to speak to the people, and then as long as ESN is concerned from this side in the diaspora in DOS, you are the one in charge. So maybe from there, he's an evil man that he's been killing people. That's why they are not listening to him. And that's why he's setting him up. They set him up. Chinasa set him up and killed him. And Chinasa is rejoicing that his body is being paraded by the villagers. Chinasa has no control of ESN. Chinasa doesn't know. He has pockets of evil men that him and Hopeless are using to kill our people. All these secrets will come out. All these secrets will come out. When Simon comes on, he's going to elaborate it more. He's going to elaborate these things more. You're going to listen to the audio. We can, I think you have the audio, but maybe we don't have time to play because we're going to be joining Simon. When you listen to the audio, go to the end and you hear what Chinasa said. So he's going to keep on destroying them.
Yes, we know when Chinasa came on Radio Biafra and be mentioning the names of these guys on Radio Biafra. Yes.
And then listen to what he says.
My brother, there there is a slipper that I sent forward to you. If you can bring it on stream and read it to our people, because I didn't even know that Shina Saworo that has that Facebook. I come across it and send it to Festo. Festo said, Shina Saworo gets her. That is why I send it to you. I say, they don't kill this one. And the villagers are clapping for Shina Saworo, killing your innocent people that volunteer for our leaders to join our leader to restore the land. You see why I say it's Igbo people that is killing Igbo people. You see it, my brother. You have to read that strip for them. Let them see.
Yeah. I'm not gonna risk it.
The boy is running away, trying to save his life. He must have set him to go and commit one crime or the other, and he made sure that he was caught and destroyed. These demonic people set everything. That's why you don't serve the zoo. Our leader says, serve the zoo and come back in shame. Serve China Saworo. He's killing all the men that he used because their eyes are open. They know how evil he is. He's setting them up and killing them.
Wow. I want to come to you, Sophia. Many people say that you hate Igbo. Why do you hate Igbo people? Their concern is that you hate Igbo. They are not concerned whether you are saying the truth or not. Their concern is that you hate Igbo. The person China Saworo, who is China Saworo? Baby, who is baby? Is it not Igbo person? Why are you? Is it the Fulani that is killing us? Sophia, please take over the stage.
Brother, thank you for this question. Do you know when I joined Nnamdi KANU, I deny my people. I disown my family. By joining Nnamdi KANU to fight for the freedom that we are today, I deny my people. I fed them to Tane. I sought all of them. These people that are saying, you hate Igbo, you hate Igbo, I fought for them. Oh. These people, I fought for them. Why did I hate them? You see Shina Saworo now, killing the innocent boy that volunteered his life himself to fight with Nnamdi KANU and restore their land. You see, he's framing them up, he killing their people. So why will I not hate evil people? They are evil people. Sorry, some of them, because our queen here is Igbo woman. Sorry that some of them that will not understand that I said Igbo people. But these people are evil. We call it by their name. If one Edo man do something, I will come here and say Edo people. It's not my business. Not my, if Yoruba one woman do something, I will say Yoruba people. Okay, see what is going on now. These boys volunteer their life. They were not even receiving money. Joining our leader to fight for freedom. Sacrifice their life to join our leader to restore a land called Biafra. Look at how they pay the guy now back. By killing him, humiliating him, even naked him, put him in the back of pickup. All the old villagers, they are clapping. My brother, listen, this is Nemesis, It's coming to their next generation. Go and mark it. Do you remember Anini? You remember Anini in Edo State? When they kill Anini, Anini were fighting for injustice. But the Yoruba people turn it, and few Nigeria people turn it that is a deadly armed robber. You understand? They crucify him. They allow the Yoruba people to hang him or tie him to drum and kill them, and in their gang. They said he's notorious criminal. They call him all sorts of names. They did not tell them that Anini we are fighting for his rights, just as we are doing it today. Our people led them to crucify Anini. I think you know what is going on in Edo State before now. Secret courts are killing their children. Because Anini will go to bank, he will come and spray the market women that is suffering money. You understand? He will pour the money and let everybody share it. Then they crucify him. They crucify Anini. They kill them. They tie them. They kill them at that time. But today, is that anything get better? No. Our boys and girls, they are killing themselves with secret court. Yahoo. They will go to Mediterranean Sea. They will perish there. They will die because of Nemesis. You know what Shina Saworo and his group is doing today. Igbo youth will repeat in the next 30-year generation. If they did not fight the Shina Saworo, let them go and mark it. They may hate me. They may say I hate Igbo people. But I'm telling them the truth. They are going to repeat next 30 years. They will see. I did not hate them. I hate their criminality and their wickedness. Look at people that sacrifice themselves to join the KANU to fight. Even I didn't even know that Emmanuel, aka Fireboy, that is Ima powerful. I just know recently. Is the one they are calling Ima powerful, killing the innocent people. So if they like, oh, they hate me. Oh. If they like, they not hate me. I cannot see evil and not saying it. I cannot close my mouth without saying evil. You understand? Why are they fighting me to Tane? Now I know the reason why. But I'm not their slave. I joined there to fight for freedom. I am not stupid. I deny my people. I fed them to Tane. I disown them. I disown my family. So today, what they want to say? China Sanworo set this guy up. They naked the guy. They kill the guy. They naked. They humiliate him. So if they get sense now, if they not get sense now, they know they kill them. Okay, why they not kill Ima powerful, which is Ima fanboy? If they galabanti for court, they waka around, then he not kill him. They die, they go prison. Then the innocent one they go, no get sense. They say they want to frustrate autopilot, they want to do this. You people cannot command anybody anymore. Our people have wake up. Yes. We decided to get up and join the KANU. We are not a fool. We want freedom. We want everybody to be free. They on your own, I did my own. That is how Europe is. We want our country to be like Europe. We are not stupid. We will need a change. That is why we joined the KANU. We didn't join the KANU to come and be seeing all these criminals, this killing. You understand, my brother? So this thing, when I see her today, I cry. This is how they kill Ikoson. If they cannot command them and control them anymore, they will set them up. Do you see the Iraq FA was saying, FA was telling this guy that died today, this baby, that sassy made jagge, sassy this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? You know the KANU is still in prison. If you know the KANU come out and join them, you will see Pepe. It will see you. And we are going to Dr. Nani is here. If he join them, we are going to block all the old border in Sassat. That will not be going on. We will do it.
Our leader will never do that. You have to understand that everything going on now, our leader knows.
People that sacrifice their life.
People don't understand our leader. Our leader is doing nothing but communicating with God.
Sanworo set this guy up. They naked the guy, they kill the guy, they naked, they humiliate him. So if they get sense now, if they not get sense now, they know they kill them. Okay, why they not kill Ima powerful, which is Ima fanboy? If they galabanti for court, they were. But I'm not their slave. I joined there to fight for freedom. I am not stupid. I deny my people. I fed the truth and I disown them. Disown my family. So today, what they want to say, China Sanworo set this guy up. They naked the guy, they kill the guy, they naked, they humiliate him. So if they get sense now, if they not get sense now, they know they kill them. Okay, why they not kill Ima powerful, which is Ima fanboy? If they galabanti for court, they waka around, then he not kill him. They die, they go prison. Then the innocent one they go, no get sense. They say they want to frustrate autopilot. They want to do this. You people cannot command anybody anymore. Our people have wake up. Yes. We decided to get up and join the KANU. We are not a fool. We want freedom. We want everybody to be free. They on your own, I did my own. They and control them anymore. They will set them up. Do you see the Iraq FA was saying, FA was telling this guy that died today, this baby, that sassy made jagge, sassy this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? You know the KANU is still in prison. If you know the KANU come out and join them, you will see Pepe. It will see you. And we are going to Dr. Nani is here. If he join them, we are going to block all the old border in Sassat. That will not be going on. We will do it. We will get there and control them anymore. They will set them up. Do you see the Iraq FA was saying, FA was telling this guy that died today, this baby, that sassy made jagge, sassy this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? You know the KANU is still in prison. If you know the KANU come out and join them, you will see Pepe. this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani see this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. This. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani is here. If he join them, we are going to block all the old border in Sasat. There will not be this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani is here. If he join them, we are going to block all this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani is here. If this, oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani is here. If he join them, we are going to this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani is here. If he join them, we are going to block all the old border in Sasat. There will not be this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani is here. This. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to this. Oh, you know why I'm not talking? Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. If Nnamdi Kanu come out and join them, he will see Pepe. He will see, oh, and we are going to see. We are going to Dr. Nani is here. If he join them, we are going to block all the old border in Sasat. There will not be going on. We will do it.
Our leader will never do that. You have to understand that everything going on now, our leader knows.
People that sacrifice their life.
People don't understand our leader. Our leader is doing nothing but communicating with God.
I'm not afraid of. Call me any name you like. I'm ready for you people. Call me any name you like. I am ready for you people. I am killing you and I'll continue to kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You are dying. Don't hide. Any one of you that is strong, go on. Let me kill you. 20 million. 20 million our money. Come back, I'll give you 200 million. 20 million our money. So your DOS and Simeon has admitted. Now they are fighting themselves. Autopilots. They are now fighting themselves. Today they are boasting that sit at home is going on in Anambra. Look at everywhere quiet. They have taken the initiative from NNAMDI KANU. The struggle is no longer in the hands of Mari or Shawara NNAMDI KANU again. They are in the hand of faceless autopiloters. Every day they are asking for you to donate money to them. Donate money to do what? Maybe you join this group with good intention, but now you are trapped. You are going to take hold with the devil to eat the flesh of your people, to kidnap them, to rape them. These, you are dealing.
Yes. Good afternoon, the great barrister of our time, Sir Barrister IFEANYI Ejiofor. We welcome you, and we've been waiting patiently for this time. It is an honor to be with you today. You are welcome.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here, being a platform. Thank you so much. I'm blessed.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I understand that you guys are extremely busy, and I want to use this opportunity to say a very, very congratulations to your investiture that took place today. Congratulations, and the whole Biafrans said I should tell you congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, before now, I've been operating armless, relying on God's grace, wisdom, and favor. But today, I was further fortified by my Lord, Bishop, Right Reverend Ndubisi, and I was given a sword. And this sword is coming at this point in time is very, very important. Because that sword, I will use it in dealing with the enemies of our people in any way they want it. So I'm more fortified now than before. So I thank God for His mercy and grace upon our lives. And as I had earlier indicated, that this month is a month of uncommon victory. And when I say that, I mean it in every sense of it. Thank you for being a platform. Thank you so much, brother. May you bless. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. We are going to be real quick, and because I can understand how you smuggle this time in. And the whole Biafrans, we've been here over an hour waiting for you. And it is quite a pleasure that you acknowledge this call. Thank you very much once again for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So, tell us how you feel about your crown today, joining the knighthood of Saint Christopher.
Thank you so much, my brother. I feel particularly overwhelmed by that honor and recognition. That should be highest rank available to every committed Anglican in the Anglican Communion. And I thank my Lord Bishop for finding me worthy of elevating me to that status. I never actually thought I'll get there, but my Lord said it's on merit. He called me out for it. So I owe him all the gratitude, first of all, to God Almighty for making this possible. Because if not because of God, I won't be alive today to witness this occasion. But God said I must be alive. And my Lord has always been consistent in praying for me. I'm praying for my indefatigable client and God-sent client, MAZI NNAMDI. He has been there praying for him. Each time we're going to court, he always remembers in prayers and remembers all our legal team in prayers. So, my Lord, I don't know how to thank him for remembering us, for appreciating our work. Because what I actually tell people, it's not a function of somebody going to every morning, morning mass, early morning, go to church and pray and go there, worship and sweep church. That shouldn't be the determinant factor. The fact that how committed are you in the defending that Christendom? How committed are you in defending the church? How committed are you in defending humanity? Some people have the opportunity and they will better prefer to trade with it. But who said no, that we are on a divine mission? And I'm particularly touched today that people are appreciating that effort. And each time I find myself in a situation like this, I give thanks to God because it fortifies me the more. So to live clean life is not an easy something. To be committed to something you believe in, it's not an easy something. But I have, as element 10 and also constantly maintain that I shall be light at the end of the tunnel. Victory shall be ours, no matter the time it takes. In all ramifications, it shall be ours. So thank you. I feel delighted. I'm very happy. You may not believe that I just came in here yesterday for this program, and by this time tomorrow, yesterday, I was still struggling to get to the venue where rehearsal was going on. So today here I am. So it's something we need to appreciate God for. It's something we need to thank my fans, Umuchineke, worldwide, because they made it possible. Their prayers have been so impactful. I must confess that to you. If not for their prayers and for standing firm behind me, I will not get thus far. And I can assure them that I can never disappoint them, no matter what. No matter the level of distraction, I can disappoint them. You can see a number of distractions going on of late, because I know they are all going on because we are approaching victory. And I am the last person that can be distracted. I can assure you of that. I'm too big to be distracted, no matter where it is coming from. So I urge all my followers, my fans, lovers of freedom, and all Omuchineke who are generally disposed to ensure that justice is done, to remain focused, remain unshaken in their belief in the project that we will get to it. We'll get to the destination in no distant time. We are working tirelessly day and night to ensure that the God-sent client, Onyendu MAZI NNAMDI KANU, is freed as quickly as possible. And that can assure you that God has blessed that prayers. And the God will bless the works of our hands. God will bless our effort and aspiration towards actualizing this common belief. It will happen soon. I'm not going to tell us about this, but it will happen soon. It will come as a shock and surprise to those who are there causing one kind of confusion or the other. Thank you so much for having me, my brother. May you remain blessed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Before you go, I have some few questions that has been bothering everybody. So I just want to make it quick so that you'll join your program as it is on. So, as the next court is fast approaching, please will you tell us how you are feeling about it and how prepared are you? What are your expectations and what will IPOB family be expecting from you guys?
Okay, thank you so much. In a very short form, what I can tell you at this point in time is that we have retracted in many occasions and demonstrated and proven right that the federal government has no case against our client MAZI NNAMDI KANU. So because they are into a institution they don't know how to come out from. So we have nothing short of victory coming up on 16th of February. We have tackled the charge, they fired their counter, and we responded. As far as we're concerned, they are still confused. I may not go into the detail of their response or the merit or otherwise of what they fired, but what I can assure is that they have nothing before the court. Whatever they have before the court is dead on arrival. There is no charge before the court, and they cannot proceed in a vacuum. So we are not expecting anything less than victory. That I can assure you. I'm telling you this authoritatively. I don't have time to go into Facebook practice of law, but whatever I say a word, listen to it. Before now, I used to expatiate. I used to go into details. But in time, when I discovered that even enemies within are people who are assisting, aiding the criminals outside the outside the system to distract us. That was when I decided not to make certain strategy public. So, but you can go to bank with it, but I have no case against NNAMDI KANU, and they cannot succeed. And we can assure you reasonably that victory is ours. Take it from me and go to bank with it today.
Of course. Thank you very much for that. I believe you. And there is another question that I have here for you. We are following your distractors and those and their plans to disorganize you. What will you say to them? I know you have touched on that, but specifically, what will you say to those distractors?
You see, I wanted not to say this, but let me just say this. When criminals are being hired, when serial fraudsters are being hired, when people who have no names are being hired, when people who are facing more than 20 cases in court today, I can say that to you, tentatively are being hired. That will show you that our distractors have no strategy. Again, that they've run out of strategy. And I should be the last person to be distracted in that regard. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. And of course, how do you think that if Ejiofor is not clean, I'll get to the level where I am today? That's impossible. So for somebody to engage in blackmail, engage in defamation, engage in all sorts of fake news, will show you the level, the low they've gotten to. And I'm not bothered at all. I'm not prepared at all. I've told my client at some point that I don't want us to be discussing situations like this. I want to discuss about our matters in court and strategy to adopt it. Because these are mere distractions, and I'll handle them. I'll handle them effectively. I will have no mercy. I will not entertain any form of mercy for those who decide to toe the path of blackmail, because I know I have a strong God that works for me. Whenever I pray to that God, it works. But I'm not perturbed. You see, one thing about life is that except when you have skeleton in your cupboard, then you'll be bothered about certain things some people are saying about you. But once you know your path, you know your way, then why should I be bothered? I shouldn't be bothered. Because if you see those who are trying to distract, they are not on their own. People who are within are trying to use them as their last card, and they play the card, it didn't work out for them. That card has been played, it didn't work out, and that is the end. They've now run out of options available to them. Because those guys are hell-bent on doing things which is unrealistic, which is unnatural, forgotten the fact that I'm not the one that appointed myself in this work. I am divinely ordained by God to be by the side of my client in this struggle. And no human being, no mortal, will say no to that. And my client appreciated that fact that I am not the one that called myself. It's God that called me and said I should come and stand by him and be there to be offering legal advice to him, legal assistance and legal services to him. Those who are working now to ensure that they distract me, they didn't come in time. They are fools. So check their records. Go and check their records. Just Google the name of the person who is writing. I'm just giving you an assignment. Just Google that name. Go to Google that name. You will see things that are unthinkable. You will see things that are unprintable. You see that things that are abominable. You see somebody who has been convicted who is talking. So there are things you don't give attention to. And when you bring yourself, condescend to that level he is, then that means they've gotten you. So I can't be pushed to condescend to that level they are. So as far as I'm concerned, what he's saying is not in existence. I can take that to the bank. But I will go further than this to make sure that I punish him, because I'm going to deal with him in a manner legally that you understand I talk to somebody who is well equipped and well sophisticated than him. In the coming days, he will get my processes from court, because I want to drag him for him to understand that he's finished. In all ramifications of it, he's finished, and I'll take certain steps to ensure that I correct that wrong impression. Because if I allow him to go scot-free, he will still be gallivanting, doing that part. So, and me, I'm not the kind of person you do that kind of thing to, right? And I will keep quiet. That's what I'm not going to challenge you publicly. If I have a work dealing with him, that situation. So that's the point. So I'm not distracted, my brother. We are focused, we are resolute, we are unshaken in our strategy. And by Wednesday, you see what happened in court. Of course, me and my mentor, respected and most distinguished advocate of Nigeria, Michael Zekome, who is with me, we are going to dance for them in court on Wednesday, as usual, in celebrating our victory. So I can assure you that this month is the month of uncommon victory. Go and write it somewhere. You see it happen. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And then the second to the last question that I have for you. Thank you very much for that, your wonderful explanation. The second to the last question I have for you. Do you have anything to advise those who are fighting the DOS and the leadership of IPOB?
Well, if you are following my updates, I've severally admonished in line with instruction from my client. And what I can tell you is that I understand that many people don't understand that any message coming out from me is coming out from NNAMDI KANU. I must say it today. If I write any word, I'm saying this because I know that tomorrow somebody will record what I'm saying now and keep it for him to see. Any message coming out from him, from me, but this mouth, writing update, is coming out from him. Don't add, don't subtract. I don't even subtract. So I encourage people to pay attention to my updates. I'm NNAMDI KANU most trusted. Go and write it down. I am his most trusted. Most trusted. Note it from me today. I'm saying it publicly now. I am his most trusted. Everybody who close to know about that. I am his most trusted. So anything coming out from my mouth, I update or write in my update. It's his words. I don't need to add to that. And if you're following my update, he's saying nothing but people should align with his structure. People should respect the US. And nothing more. That's all. So anybody who is doing anything tantamount to that is on his own. That's settled. So any word coming out from me is coming out from his words. Take it from me. Don't listen to people who are confused. Many people are confused who are benefiting from one thing or the other they're doing to circumvent or probably to achieve their selfish interests, right? To actually, that's not the point. The point that any word coming out from me is coming out from him. That's why I read it right. Whenever you say I visit him and write an update, take it from him. Put me as thinker. Take it that way. That's settled. So thank you so much.
Okay. Before I go to the last question, people say that the message that you are writing, some of them see it as a very big grammar and it's written in metaphor that they are not able to understand it. So I don't know if there is any way you will be able to make that message in a simple English, in a simple word that our people will be able to understand, because they are not able to decode your metaphor.
My brother, sorry about this. I've taken time to listen to the complaints about things I do. You know what? My problem is that whenever I get probably I find myself in a certain mood, I'll write things that when you read it, you feel you have to get close to your dictionary to understand things I do. But you can understand that the one update I did about a few days ago, I have to come down to level of my level of Umochineke. Few of them who may not understand, and I can assure them going forward I'll flow from that pattern for them to understand, because English is not our mother language, it's a foreign language. So I have to demystify it in a manner they will understand, sentence to sentence, what I mean. And so, but I'm saying that NNAMDI KANU is not playing with this structure. He said nobody should make no mistake about it. Like, structure remains intact, and anybody who's working against structure is offending him. That's settled. That's all.
So that means DOS we should listen to.
Sure.
Thank you very much. The last question is, what is your general advice for the followers of our leader, MAZI NNAMDI KANU?
My advice to them is that in time like this, you see what I told my client, MAZI NNAMDI KANU, at some point, we are having a very good chat. We're having chats. Usually when I have exclusive meeting with him, we're alone. It's good. Unfortunately, it's happened, but it's good for certain kind of thing to happen, for somebody to understand those who are close to him, and somebody understand those who are truly disposed, who are true disciples, who are true followers. So I want to tell people to understand that this is the time now they can't do that. He needed you people now. He needed them now. You need their prayers. You need their solidarity. You need their peaceful conduct. You need your respect for him, for his decisions. You need respect for instruction. So don't be confused. Don't make no mistake about it. So don't believe any form of wrong narratives over there. Believe in what he says. Believe in things I tell you people. Believe in the messages he pass across. He will come out soon. I can bet my life for that. NNAMDI KANU is coming out soon. And he'll come out like a surprise. I said nobody will be carried along as to when he'll be coming out again. But I can assure you that he will come out like it will be a surprise to everybody. It will be a shock. So take it from me at this moment in time. So, because by the time you come out, those who think that he will not come out will be shocked. Those who are working against his interests. Those who are fighting his interests. Those who think they can upturn what he has set up will be shocked. He will come out. Because I can assure you he has not committed any offense unto law. A lot of things are going on. He will come out soon. So, more especially when they have no case against him in court. So take it from me. I'm saying this today. I can see me in my attire. My attire as a knight of St. Christopher, the highest ranking ranks in African communion today. So talking to you, I'm not saying this from a bar, drinking from. I'm saying it from my room, talking to you from what I know is obtainable, what will happen. So my advice to them is to remain focused, remain undeterred, remain decisive, remain peaceful, don't be distracted, remain undivided in their resolution. So because at this point in time, you see a lot of things playing out, a lot of wrong narratives going on. And if you're not careful, you'll be taken up, you'll be derailed. So they should not be shaky, they should not allow anybody to take them off track at this point in time. Thank you so much, my brother, Judge Money. And it's a wonderful opportunity being with you at this point in time. I commend you and rarely appear in this kind of program, but of course, you know how we get here. So I thank God for being with you today. Today's a special day for me. So we're getting set for Wednesday, and you see me in court, and you see NNAMDI KANU in court, and something good will happen on Wednesday. Thank you so much, and remain blessed.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is an honor for to have you acknowledge this call. Very, very. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. More oil to your elbow. May Chukwu Okike Abiama keep strengthening you with wisdom, knowledge, guidance, and understanding. And he will give you strength to overcome all this shenanigans. And at the end, we are going to emerge victoriously. Thank you very much once again.
Amen. Man bless. Amen. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So that is our able barrister IFEANYI Ejiofor, sir, because today he joined the Knight of St. Christopher. So as you may have heard it, that Onyendu want you to keep listening to the DOS. As you may have seen, the reason why I brought up some part of the videos of what is been going on in IPOB, all this shenanigans going on in IPOB, the reason why I started playing them one after another, I have a lot of them. It is like I piled them up. I wanted to be playing them without talking, because some of you, when I talk, maybe my voice is the reason why you cannot pay attention or understand. That was the reason why I started playing them. And at the end of the day, I am going to, finish playing all those voices, but you have heard it from our legal counsel who hear from MAZI NNAMDI KANU directly. He does not have a lot of time. We would have enjoyed his, reception, but he does not have a lot of time. As you can see, he is in a reception at home where he is, celebrating his knighthood of St. Christopher. So we say once again, congratulations to our great honorable barrister, Sir IFEANYI Ejiofor, and it is an honor being in your reception today. And the viewers all over the world, the reason why I try to make this happen is for you to understand that what we do, we are whiter than white, we are whiter than snow. We have not derailed. We follow the path of the truth, and we will continue to follow the path. And we will continue to follow the path of the truth until thy kingdom come, because the truth is only thing that is going to make us free, especially in this point in time, in this time of great tribulations. It is only the truth, discipline, that is going to set us free. As you have heard it, MAZI NNAMDI KANU strongly believe in his structure. He left behind the DOS, and everything that you hear from DOS, you hear it from MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Everything you hear from Barrister Ejiofor, you hear it from MAZI NNAMDI KANU. I can attest to that because I've been following them. I told you I sent someone to meet MAZI NNAMDI KANU. So that is the reason why we got to this extent. And all these questions that we asked today was actually approved by MAZI NNAMDI KANU before, because we send it through to him before we present it to you. MAZI NNAMDI KANU approved those questions that we threw up to our barrister and Sir IFEANYI Ejiofor. So, as you have heard it, you make sure if you have derailed because of manipulations of the enemy. You make sure if you have derailed because of the lies of the enemy. You make sure if you have derailed from any activities of the enemy. It is high time you come clean and make sure that you come to the side of the truth. We are not here with sentiment today. We are not here to say anything else today. But I am here to make it known to you that MAZI NNAMDI KANU strongly believe in the DOS, the structure he left behind. None else. Every other person that is parading themselves to be anything, they are nothing but a distraction to this struggle. We value discipline more than anything in this planet. We value discipline. And if you know that you value discipline and you love MAZI NNAMDI KANU, it is high time you make a comeback. It is high time you make a comeback and you go to the root of the truth. The enemy can never destroy us. Not even in 1,000,000,000 years, as MAZI NNAMDI KANU always say. Not in 1,000,000,000 years that the enemy will be able to come in or destroy the activities or the structure of IPOB, because it is rooted in the wisdom of Chukwu Okike Abiama. It is rooted in the divine mercy of Chukwu Okike Abiama. It is rooted by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Therefore, there is nothing any man born of a woman is going to be able to do to destroy it. They will only try, but they will never succeed. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay informed. Bye-bye for now.